the Saints actually just announced, I want to say probably an hour ago, maybe an hour some change ago, that Drew Brees will be starting this weekend. He'll be starting against the Chiefs. So, obviously they value, getting that number 1 seed more than they do number 9 getting fully healthy, because ain't nowhere in hell you back 4 weeks after breaking 11 ribs. And as defenders, I wanted AB in here when we had this conversation, but as defenders, trust me, everybody on that team is fully aware of, everybody that follows football knows the injury with Drew Brees, but it's a violent game. It's a rough, violent game. You get your ass out there, you and your team are liable to, for whatever happens to you. And as a defense, as a coordinator, as a player, as a whatever, like that target, you always want to affect the quarterback. You always want to hit the quarterback. You always want to, make him uncomfortable. But especially when, you got an old guy back there with some banged up ribs. Oh, you better believe it. I saw Bart Scott say something about barbecuing the ribs, and that was the first thought that came to my mind. Like, we're going to try to barbecue the ribs. We're going to test it early and often. That made me, sending more pressure early just to get him rattled, because we know he don't want to get hit. Calling some coverages where, my corners or safeties or something can take some chances and jump some routes, because you can expect, and Drew is already a guy who wants to get the ball out of his hands, pretty quick. But now you're going to really, really expect quick game, early run game as a defender. So that game plan is definitely going to adjust. And I'm a little nervous for Drew Brees, not going to lie, because I would definitely be trying to test him early and often.